Are you really winning or just pretending to be busy? Let's be real, nobody cares about your 5 a.m. grind. Do you? Ever wondered if all that hustle is really worth it? How many hours did you work today? Was it more than 8, 10, or even 12 hours? Did you find yourself glued to your screen long after the sun had set, trying to finish just one more task? How many emails did you answer? Were you constantly bombarded with notifications, each one demanding your immediate attention, pulling you away from what truly matters? How many tasks did you check off your to-do list? Did you feel a fleeting sense of accomplishment with each checkmark, only to be replaced by the weight of the next task? If you're like many in today's world, you might answer those questions with a sense of pride, equating long hours and endless tasks with success. You might believe that the more you do, the more successful you are. But what if I told you that this relentless pursuit of hustle is actually a lie? What if the very things you think are bringing you closer to success are actually pushing you further away from true happiness? What if constantly chasing the next goal, the next accomplishment, is actually holding you back from true fulfillment? What if the endless grind is blinding you to the joys of life that are right in front of you? It's time to question the narrative that we need to be constantly on to achieve our dreams. It's time to rethink what it means to be productive and successful. The truth is, hustle culture is a trap, a seductive illusion that promises success but often delivers burnout, anxiety, and a nagging sense of emptiness. It convinces us that we are never enough, that we must always do more, be more. Let's be real, nobody cares about your 5 a.m. grind. It's time to escape the cycle of overwork and rediscover a more balanced, fulfilling way to live and work. Imagine a life where you have time to enjoy the simple pleasures, to connect with loved ones, to pursue passions outside of work. This essay will explore the dark side of hustle culture, exposing its myths and offering a path towards a healthier, more sustainable approach to achieving your goals. We will delve into the psychological and physical toll of constant hustle and provide practical steps to reclaim your time and well-being. Think you're the only one glorifying the grind? Think again. Is it really worth it? Hustle culture promotes the idea that we must be constantly working, striving, and pushing ourselves to the limit. It tells us that if we're not busy, we're not valuable, and that our worth is directly tied to our productivity. It glorifies busyness, equating long hours and endless to-do lists with productivity and worth. The more we do, the more we are praised, creating a cycle that is hard to break. We wear our busyness like a badge of honor, bragging about our lack of sleep and our overflowing inboxes. It's almost as if being overwhelmed is a status symbol, a way to show that we are important and indispensable. This relentless pursuit of doing leaves little room for being. We become so focused on the next task, the next goal, that we forget to live in the moment. We sacrifice rest, relaxation, and meaningful connections in the name of achieving more, getting ahead, and proving our value. But at what cost? The dinners missed, the moments with loved ones that we can never get back. When we buy into the illusion of busyness, we sacrifice our health, happiness, and the very things that make life worth living. Our mental and physical well-being deteriorate, and we find ourselves in a constant state of stress and exhaustion. The problem is, constant busyness isn't a measure of success. It's often a sign of poor boundaries, inefficient systems, and a fear of stillness. We confuse activity with achievement, and in doing so we lose sight of what truly matters. It's time to challenge this toxic narrative and redefine success on our own terms. We need to set boundaries, prioritize our well-being, and focus on what brings us joy and fulfillment. True success is not about how much you do, but about the impact you make and the fulfillment you find in your work and your life. It's about finding a balance that allows you to thrive, both personally and professionally. Let's shift the focus from quantity to quality, from busyness to purpose, and from exhaustion to well-being. Glorifying smart work means leveraging tools and strategies to work more efficiently, delegating tasks and setting clear priorities. It's about working smarter, not harder. Incorporate regular breaks, enjoy leisure activities, and make time for what truly matters. By doing so, you can maintain your well-being and sustain your productivity in the long run. Remember, the goal is to achieve your objectives while also enjoying the journey. Glorify smart work, and you'll find a more balanced, fulfilling, and successful life. Burnout, broken relationships, lost creativity. Sound familiar? Is this what you signed up for? The consequences of buying into hustle culture are far-reaching and often devastating. Burnout, a state of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion caused by prolonged exposure to overwhelming stress, is rampant among those caught in the hustle trap. The constant pressure to perform, the lack of sleep and downtime, and the relentless pursuit of achievement take a heavy toll on our well-being. Relationships also suffer under the weight of hustle culture. We become so consumed with our work that we neglect our loved ones, missing out on quality time and meaningful connections. The constant stress and exhaustion spill over into our interactions, leading to conflict, resentment, and a sense of disconnection. Perhaps most tragically, hustle culture stifles creativity and innovation. When our minds are constantly racing, jumping from one task to the next, we leave no space for deep thinking, reflection, and the generation of new ideas. The very act of hustling, ironically, prevents us from doing our best work. Burnout is real. Take breaks, prioritize your mental health, and watch your creativity soar. Social media plays a significant role in perpetuating the myth of hustle culture. Every day, we are inundated with posts and stories that glorify the relentless pursuit of success. We are bombarded with carefully curated images of entrepreneurs working tirelessly from exotic locations, making it seem like the ultimate dream lifestyle. Influencers boasting about their latest side hustles, juggling multiple projects with ease, and always staying ahead of the game. And then, there are the thought leaders preaching the gospel of grind now, enjoy later, urging us to sacrifice our present for a future that may or may not come. These platforms create a distorted reality where everyone seems to be constantly crushing it, achieving milestone after milestone without breaking a sweat. This constant barrage of success stories leaves us feeling inadequate if we're not doing the same, fostering a sense of failure and self-doubt. It's important to remember that social media is a highlight reel, not real life. Behind every perfectly filtered photo lies a reality that is often far less glamorous. Behind the perfectly filtered photos and motivational captions lies the messy truth of burnout, self-doubt, and the constant pressure to maintain a facade of success. The reality is that many people are struggling, feeling overwhelmed by the demands of hustle culture and questioning their own worth. We must be mindful of the content we consume and the impact it has on our mindset. Taking time for self-care and mental health is crucial in this fast-paced world. Question the motives of those who profit from promoting hustle culture. Are they genuinely invested in your well-being, or are they simply selling you a dream that benefits their bottom line? It's essential to critically evaluate the messages we receive and consider whether they align with our own values and goals. The commercialization of hustle culture often prioritizes profit over people. Are they genuinely invested in your well-being, or are they simply selling you a dream that benefits their bottom line? It's time to step back from the noise and redefine success on our own terms, prioritizing our health, happiness, and authentic connections over superficial metrics of achievement. True success is not measured by the number of followers or the size of our bank accounts, but by the quality of our relationships and the joy we find in everyday moments. Let's focus on what truly matters and build a life that reflects our true selves. Ever thought about the importance of rest and recovery? Why not give it a try? In the relentless pursuit of success, we often forget one crucial element: rest and recovery. While hustle culture glorifies the grind, it's essential to recognize that true productivity and creativity flourish when we allow ourselves time to recharge. Rest is not a sign of weakness. It is a fundamental human need that fuels our ability to thrive. Picture a world where rest is valued just as much as hard work. Imagine waking up refreshed, with a clear mind and a heart full of enthusiasm for the day ahead. This is not a distant dream. It is entirely attainable when we prioritize our well-being. Taking regular breaks, getting sufficient sleep, and indulging in activities that bring us joy are critical for maintaining our mental and physical health. Scientific studies have shown that rest enhances our cognitive functions, boosts our mood, and improves our overall quality of life. When we allow ourselves to step back and unwind, we gain a fresh perspective, sparking new ideas and solutions that might have eluded us during moments of stress. Rest and recovery are the fertile grounds where creativity and innovation blossom. Consider the stories of some of the most successful individuals in history. Many of them attributed their breakthroughs not to endless hours of work, but to moments of rest and introspection. Albert Einstein, for example, often took long walks to clear his mind and let his thoughts wander. These periods of rest were integral to his groundbreaking discoveries. It's time to shift our mindset and embrace the power of rest. Let's celebrate the moments of stillness, the quiet times that allow us to reconnect with ourselves and our loved ones. By valuing rest and recovery, we create a sustainable path to success that honors our humanity and fosters genuine fulfillment. Remember, life is not a race, but a journey. And on this journey, it's okay to pause, breathe, and simply be. Let's redefine success to include not just achievements, but also the joy and peace we find along the way. Embrace rest and watch how it transforms your life for the better. So, take a break. Your future self will thank you. Balancing work and life sounds like a myth, right? But what if it isn't? Let's dive in. In a world that constantly demands more from us, finding equilibrium between our professional and personal lives can feel like an elusive goal. Yet, achieving this balance is not only possible, but also vital for our overall happiness and success. Imagine a life where work and personal time coexist harmoniously, each enhancing the other. This balance is not about spending equal hours on work and leisure, but about ensuring that both areas receive the attention they deserve. It's about creating boundaries that allow us to be fully present in whatever we're doing, whether it's a work project or a family dinner. One effective strategy for balancing work and life is time management. Prioritizing tasks, setting realistic goals, and knowing when to say no can help us allocate our time more wisely. It's also important to recognize the value of our time and to protect it fiercely. This means scheduling downtime just as we would a meeting or a deadline and honoring that commitment to ourselves. Another crucial element is self-awareness. Understanding our own needs and limits allows us to make informed choices about how we spend our time. Are you a morning person who feels most productive early in the day? Or do you find your creative juices flowing in the evening? Tailoring your schedule to fit your natural rhythms can significantly enhance your productivity and satisfaction. By embracing the concept of work-life balance, we pave the way for a more fulfilling and sustainable way of living. We can achieve our professional goals without sacrificing our personal well-being. It's about creating a life where success and happiness are not mutually exclusive, but are, in fact, interdependent. Embracing a healthier mindset, let's talk about it. Ready to make a change? As we conclude our exploration of hustle culture and the pursuit of balance, let's reflect on the key points we've discussed. From questioning the true meaning of success to recognizing the dangers of burnout, we've uncovered the importance of prioritizing our well-being over relentless hustle. Glorifying the grind often leads to broken relationships and lost creativity, and fueling the fire of hustle culture can be detrimental to our mental and physical health. It's clear that achieving a harmonious existence requires intentional effort and self-awareness. Now, it's time to take action. Start by setting realistic goals and managing your time effectively. Protect your personal time as fiercely as you do your professional commitments. Embrace self-awareness, understand your limits, and tailor your schedule to align with your natural rhythms. Nurture your relationships and make time for meaningful interactions. Establish clear boundaries to separate work from personal life, and remember that balance is a dynamic process that evolves with your needs and priorities. By prioritizing your well-being and striving for balance, you can create a life where success and happiness coexist. A life where you can achieve your professional goals without sacrificing your personal fulfillment. So take the insights from this video to heart and make a conscious effort to embrace a healthier mindset. Thank you for being a part of this journey. If you found this video valuable, please like, subscribe, and share it with others who might benefit from this message. Together we can shift the narrative from hustle to harmony. Until next time, prioritize your well-being and strive for balance in all that you do. If you made it this far, comment balance below. Let's see how many of you are ready to embrace a healthier mindset.